All right, welcome back. This is Pugmire Pioneer Puppies, Episode 2. I did say the title wrong last time, but that's because my lip is numb and paralyzed, so I'm going to have
Oh.
a little bit of vocal slurs every now and again.
It happens,
that's
it
okay.
happens. It's okay, Talon. My lip is not paralyzed and I fuck up all the time.
Hey,
Right.
English is a hard language.
It is,
I've been
it is a
speaking
hard
it
language.
my entire life, but English is a hard language.
It is a
English
very
is
hard language.
garbage.
True.
The more you know sign flies across the screen.
Alright, so last time the group was leaving from the dirty bowl after Rosabella found Alexandria after quite some time away, and you were heading to the Grey Sock for preparations for a dungeon crawl.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
So my main
Mhm,
suggestion to you is to pick up some healing potions.
Good to know, good to know.
Indeed.
So you go like show
Pardden?
from here to
What, kiddo?
here, the
Yes.
purple.
Yes. You're going to have to talk a little bit louder. Your mic's not picking up your register.
My microphone is too low.
I love getting no context conversation pieces from our server.
Right. All right. Yes, last time you made it to the gates into the Gray Square, the Gray Sock. I'm going to call it Square a few times. And Alexandria snuck off while Echo and Rosabella were distracted by the guards.
Mm-hmm. A failed attempt to make Rosabella follow.
No, you didn't want me to follow. You wanted to get away. You wanted to lose me.
Her plan was she goes, you're like, oh shit, she left, and she can just sneak completely away and just leave Rosabella in the dust. And
Oh
loop
man,
back.
he's gone. Oh man, she's gone. Well, guess that's it.
She'll show back up. The city is only so big. But
Anyways.
yeah.
Since I think they had Rosabella and Echo, right?
Yes.
They had just got past the guards, right?
Yes. You had just been admitted through.
Okay, well, obviously Rosabella's gonna look around because instinct of where is my where is she? Where is Alexandria? Which I don't think it would be hard to tell of. She's not there.
Right.
But do I need to roll?
So, what you could do, there is search or survive. You can roll either one of those. Survive is tracking. It's your survival check, your tracking check, things like that. Search is just to do a cursory visual search. So you can roll either one of those.
Do you need to roll for
Okay.
me, love? Or do you got it?
Yes, because I don't know. I see the dice icon on here, and I could try, but I don't know.
It's hard to hit on
if that will
mobile.
work.
Yeah. So which
Okay.
one do you want, love? Search or the other one? I forget. Talon. What
Survive.
The other one is? Okay.
I search would be the easiest because I mean she's not.
Oh my god!
Yeah, so let's just say
Is that a 20?
that's a nat 20.
Oh god!
So, Rosabella, you're looking around above the crowd. You are a fairly tall dog, even to some of the other tall dogs. You look around, and while it was a good sneak attempt, Alexandria. Your pink hairband is definitely noticeable.
Her pink hairband.
But yeah, hair accessories, whatever.
Valid.
So yeah,
It's the tail.
it's a
It's just all the
distinctive thing.
fluff.
Yeah, all the fluff. Whatever.
All she sees is a big poof.
Which is actually a perfect time to introduce the visuals of the characters and describe yourselves as Rosabella starts chasing after Alexandria.
We'll start with Rosabella.
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to imagine this chase right now. Just sounds so funny to me because just with Rosabella being a Great Pyrenees, she's giant, so she's tall. Like her coat is very thick. Her hair or whatever.
Your coat's fine.
She is a pure white Great Pyrenees. And just, I don't know, imagining this tall, very tall dog running after such a small.
A small dog that still thinks she's sneaking away.
Yeah.
And well, so Rosabella she's gonna walk up behind her. She's not really trying to sneak because I assume that Alexandria at this point is just trying to be sneaky.
She's
so
so
she's
focused.
not really gonna be.
I will willingly fail that role. She's so focused.
Yeah, I can see it. Like this little dog crouched down, slinking between people's legs and going around cartwheels and stuff. She probably gets about 60, 70 of her steps, and Rosabella takes 4 big steps and just grabs her by the scruff of the neck.
That's what she does. She's gonna grab
lift her up.
Yeah.
So you see is this little dog who stands at maybe 4'11 max, just lets out this little surprised yelp as she's just lifted up full body. She is.
I imagine it's like by the shoulder, like underneath the like arms, like in the armpits. Like that's where she's grabbing her.
That makes it even better. So she just gets feels hands slide under her arms and lift her up. And she is like this. You see, like just pure, like for just a moment on her face, pure shock and surprise. On this like little like 4'11 Pomeranian's face. She's extremely fluffy. She is like 90% fluff. She is a little bit on the chubbier side due to like how she was raised and not really being like a super like I'm gonna go and fight kind of character. Her tail is also extremely massive. It is like basically the same height as her.
You could make another her with her tail.
You could make another her with her tail. And she actually has a very distinctive heart over one of her eyes. As well as like the tips of her ears are like tipped in like that blue merle kind of blacky coloring. And then also she is wearing like a cute little dress that comes down to her knees that is super like fluffy and it has like lace detailing around the bottom that is gold. And the rest of her dress is like black and has like a kind of like bodice has like the lacing up the front of it. But she definitely like kind of jolts for a second, lets out a little yelp, and then just slowly looks over her shoulder back towards Rosabella, and she just gives like an almost sheepish smile.
Nice try.
I love it.
But sneaking away is not going to get you ready for a mission, is it?
Depends on how you look at it.
Seeing as how you would just most. No. I know I could, but this is quite fun actually. I think I'm good.
A scene.
Not really.
It is.
It's causing a scene to you, or are you causing the scene?
At that, her little ears definitely flick back just a little bit, and she lets out a little huff, and she just I am not the one causing a scene by lifting people in the middle of a crowd.
And I'm not the one acting like a child.
I'm not acting like a pup in any way.
Rosabelle is currently walking back over to where Echo is.
Yeah. Echo would be just past the door, past the gate. You're probably waiting on them, right?
Yeah.
Well, since we're all back together, how about we get you guys ready?
Well, it seems like the
She
only
says as
option.
she sets her down.
So Rosabella will definitely give like a pointed little brush off of her clothes. And it would be the best option, it seems. And with that, she's just gonna march, just like straight forward, trying to just go to the corner.
Yep. There are a few market stalls around. Some of them are selling cheapy knockoff potions. They work, but they're not the best. You can go into some of the actual storefronts. There's also restaurants and Mr. Meow's grooming palace.
Oh, I love that so much.
Well,
Yeah.
I think for right now, Rosabelle is just gonna kind of follow a little bit behind Alexandria.
Just to make
kind of
sure she
walking, but
doesn't.
she's not. I think it's as much of making sure she doesn't get herself into trouble or anything like that, but she's just kind of looking around too because she's trying to scan of like, okay, and she's mentally going over a checklist of things that they might need.
Oh my
Even
god.
though like I love the point of this being that Rosabella didn't do any of the stuff. She didn't do any of that like training with them. But she's done training aside. Like obviously like she's learned a lot. So she's like going over a checklist of okay, what would they need? And all this time she hasn't technically joined them. She's just there.
Yeah. So, the Royal Pioneers would be considered somewhat celebrities in Pugmire because they go out, they track down relics of man, stuff like that. So, all the young pups grew up hearing the stories of the Royal Pioneers. It is big. I mean, there's even books written by and about Yasha Pug.
Oh.
And most of them even have sniffable pages.
Sniffable pages?
Yep. It's a
Wait.
technology that the dogs have figured out to where you can impart extra story into the story by adding scents.
That sounds like the worst idea I have ever heard of in my life. I'm sure to dogs that is amazing, but the idea of like, here's a battle scene and you can smell the page.
Yep. like anytime they mention the lizard people, they take like a lizard loincloth and rub it on the page.
Oh my god.
No, thank you. Except all I'm thinking about, my headspace went directly to woods, smell of woods, water.
Yep.
Yay.
That is a thing too.
Dirt.
Oh my god.
I love that that's where my headspace went. I am right there in dog mind, you know?
Yeah, no, I love it for you.
Squirrel.
That's what I get for raising dogs my entire life.
I work with dogs and my brain was just like, fight, fight, fight. But yeah, no, so I definitely think Alexandria is just kind of carrying herself like head high, like shoulders back. And as they're walking, Bella and just, would you be willing to cover whatever I need?
cover whatever you need, as in buy your supplies for you?
With the plastics, yes.
I thought you didn't need me.
I don't necessarily need you, but it'll make it easier on me.
Roll a sense motive for that one, Rosabella.
Okay.
Or
yep,
we
I'm
we
rolling,
can have
I'm rolling.
yeah.
My for just a second, my internet was glitching.
Yeah, it's good for that.
Okay, let me try to sense motive. Well, you do have proficiency in that. It did not show me what I rolled.
It's a
Oh, it's
17.
17. Why did I roll good for you and so bad for me?
That's not true. You roll like in this game. I'm pretty sure you've done some pretty good rolls.
So I will
That have been
also
for
give
you.
that a familiarity bonus because you two did grow up together.
Mm-hmm.
So Rosabella, you would know that Alexandria is trying to hide something by not spending her money.
Ah. Can I just keep that for later?
Yes, absolutely.
Mhm.
You do not have to act on it
Okay.
now.
Yeah. I will say definitely,
Okay.
Rose, like as Alexandria is saying that, as much as she has been trying to be mean to Rosabella, she definitely will give like a little like puppy dog eye. Like her like eyes will get just a little bit bigger, her ears will fold back. Just trying because she knows Rosabella.
Cue
To
the
get
Puss in
any
Boots
advantage-
filter.
Yes.
Rosabella just kind of sighs and a little smile appears, like just with her canines, just. I guess.
Thank you. It's quite appreciated. And with that, Alexandria will just turn on her little heel and just start marching towards the nearest potion stall.
Yep, I can imagine that Rosabella or Alexandria has this little tail wag going on while
Definitely
she's marching.
100%. She's creating a little breeze with like her slight tail wag. Because her tail's so fucking big.
Just a little bit of fond laughter over here.
Yeah, it takes you just a short time to find a decent and reputable potion stall. They aren't selling the watered down potions that a lot of the other stalls are selling.
Okay.
Quality over quantity.
Yup. A lot of the ones they sell watered down potions, or they'll sell what are called bulk potions, which means instead of being brewed one by one, they were brewed in a big pot and poured into bottles, so their efficacy is questionable.
Oh? Question mark?
Yeah. They're not illegal and they do work, but it's a crapshoot on how much you're actually going to get out of them that's workable.
Oh, okay. Good to know. Good to know.
So you found one. They make the potions themselves, and they spend the time on each one using the proper ingredients. So you know it's decent, and they are giving you a slight discount. As soon as they see Alexandria, there is that little merchant glint in their eye. But then they see Rosabella, and that drops immediately.
They're like, cannot take advantage with big dog around.
Yup.
Give me 1 second. My headphones just stopped.
Oof.
Oh,
Yeah, give me a second. Hold on.
so I guess I can ask a mechanics question here.
Yes.
Good breeding.
Okay.
Dogs are inclined to give the noble the benefit of the doubt.
Yes.
Does that mean that it would help me in certain ways with trying to convince dogs of things?
Yes. Because you are of a noble background, that gives you basically. You speak with a noble air, they're more inclined to trust you, and you have that backing of pedigree. So you can sometimes get a slight discount, you can sometimes slip something back as long as it's a minor falsehood. You can't outright lie, like, oh, the sun is purple. But
Oh no, 100% not. But I was going to say, would that help with like trying to bargain for things?
yes.
Okay. So that's the first time my knuckles cracked, and God, that hurt. Um, I was trying to like be like, yeah, look at that. Like, oh, I have so many ideas, Talon. Did not work out how I expected.
Yeah.
Did you fix it, my love?
Yes. Okay. I'm back. Sorry. What did I miss?
We were talking about good breeding. Which sounds like really weird if I don't explain. It's one of the feats I get with my class when we first started out.
Yeah.
Okay, because I from the moment that I started talking about the technical difficulties, I missed any conversation that happened after that.
Okay,
So-
we were just talking about this mechanic. It will help me when we try to bargain.
Yeah, it will give you slight benefits for bargaining, or at least for haggling. Because noble backing, it means you can essentially, as a noble, you can promise to buy from them repeatedly, and that will give you a decent little discount.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, so Alexandria is definitely trotting forward
So just
with full
rich
determination.
discount.
Pretty much, yes. I'm rich, I buy in
try.
bulk. I will be back more.
Exactly. We are going to try our best here. But yeah, she's just gonna make sure that she looks like put together. As she's trotting forward, just like straightening herself up, making sure her posture's right. Trying to put like a sweet smile on her face that is not like, I don't want to say not alarming, because that's not what I'm looking for. But it's not suspicious, I guess. That's like not the right wording, but you get what I mean.
Yeah. No,
Not intimidating?
Huh?
Not intimidating?
A friendly demeanor.
Yeah.
I was asking if that was the word you were looking for, but
Yeah. Gonna try, even though she has been rude to Rosabella. It's just more habit than anything of like, as they're getting closer, she'll just ever so slightly tip her chin just a little bit to try and like have Rosabella at her back. Like just try to let her know to like come up. That way they have an extra backing there.
Yep.
oh, Rosabella knows these. Like she's not going to just leave her. I mean, obviously she's been behind her the entire time.
I know, but just right behind her, because you got, if somebody doesn't want to listen to the nice little noble, you do got the scary dog in the back. They don't
Exactly.
know
Dog privilege.
She is her scary dog privilege.
So yeah, there is no persuasion roll in here. So if you are going to make an argument, I would prefer you to actually make the argument as best as you can.
I have it planned, Talon. So Rosabella just will give the sweetest smile as she actually gets up close to the merchant, and she'll kind of bow her head just a little bit before curtsying, and she just, thank you, kind merchant. Would you perhaps be willing to sell us some potions?
So sitting in front of you on a very tall stool is a wire hair chihuahua.
Oh my god! Oh, it's a baby!
It's the kind that looks like they've been perpetually struck by lightning.
Oh my god!
Constant shaking everything.
Yep. Hi.
Hello. Your potions, how much do they run?
Yeah. But they're it depends on what you want, how many you need, what kind you need, and then how potent you need them to be.
Well, I would like decent quality. I don't need them to be perfect, of course.
I have let's see. I can give you 13 of the normal healing potions for some, and I have 3 of the big healing potions. Those go for lots, but I can bring that down a little bit.
Well, would you be willing to do a bundled deal? You know, I am my family, the House of Pomeranian. I'm sure that we could find some kind of contract for your work. It would need to be discussed, of course, with the heads, but if you were to allow us to sample your products, it would help quite a bit.
Yeah. Okay. Hear me out. I'll give you 4 of the small, and you pay for 1 of the big, And as long as when you use them, or if you let anybody know about them, you tell them Twitch made them. All right?
I can do that, but would you be willing to do 6 of the small for the price of a large?
Yeah.
Can I roll an insight just to make sure that is a good deal, or is
Yeah.
there like a what would that be? Is there actually an insight? Because I don't see it.
That would be sense motive.
Okay. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, 14.
That's not bad.
So he is excitable. He is probably not the main boss here. So he's giving you a good deal. He was going to give you 4 for you buying one of the large potions. Basically, you're getting 2 free for the price of 2. Well, okay, so I will have to explain this for the audience and everyone else. The way the money works here is abstract concept. You have none, some, many, lots, all. So when he says some, that's like the lowest amount. It would be equivalent to 50 gold in any other system. Lots is about the equivalent of 300 gold. So he's giving you the equivalent of 6 small potions, minor potions, and 1 greater potion for basically the equivalent of, let's say, a medium potion.
Oh, okay. So that's not bad. That's not bad
Yeah,
at
that's
all.
not bad.
Mm-mm. So Alexandria will just give a sweet smile and she just, thank you, Twitch. We quite appreciate it, and I'm thankful that you were willing to make a deal with us. And she'll hold out her paw for him to shake.
Yep, he will reach out his paw and take his pads, touch yours, and he's already shaking.
Oh, God. Why do I feel like he's like one of those really aggressive shakers where it's like moving Alexandria's entire arm and like her little shoulder?
It's more like he's vibrating. As soon as his paw touches you, he's already vibrating.
Okay, Alexandria's just gonna give like the most awkward little nod and just slowly shake his hand, trying so hard to not make him vibrate even more, before releasing it. And she just, thank you, Alexandria. You have the cost, correct? You'll cover it.
Yes.
I met Rosabella.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sat there for a second, like, wait.
Wait. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Rosabella nods and reaches into her pouch and gets what they need.
Okay, so yes, you have 6 minor healing potions and 1 large greater healing potion. They are not what you would expect. They come in little plastic bottles that are dog bone shaped.
Oh my god!
And inside of them, to human equivalent, it would be like Pedialyte.
Oh my god! That's adorable!
I might cry. Oh my gosh.
The magic killing
What?
dog bones.
Oh, that's so much.
Yep. You have to twist off one of the ends of the dog bone to open the potion and drink it.
Oh my god! I really need some, Jess. I need you to have the refreshing sound on play and ready to go. Anytime someone uses it.
Sorry, I'm just mentally imagining just Link whenever he chugs down the potion and he goes at the end.
God. Yeah. Does he hand them like all the potions over? Who has them right now? Because if it's Alexandria, she's just starting to already pass them out two, and then giving the keeping the greater healing.
He would they're in a little wooden crate, and he would be setting them out on the table, and basically as he's packing them up, you'll notice he's actually putting them in like a little paper bag
Oh my
then he starts
God.
getting to the big one, which is actually a large. Okay, it's the equivalent of like the little rawhides to the jumbo rawhide size.
Oh my God. I love Hannah.
This game's just gonna make me cry constantly. I'm warning everybody that
Yep.
is like, if anybody watches this, like literally, I will just be sobbing constantly.
Listen, it's valid, Jess.
Th-
I
th-
get
this
it.
I warn you in advance that this game is during downtimes. This game is all pugs and dog references. During
I love it so
combat,
much.
it is like dogs fighting other animals. So
I love
it
that
can
so
go
much.
from calm and fluffy and funny to vicious in a second.
Oh God. But yeah, Alexandria, she's just gonna go ahead and pass out the little potions. She's gonna make sure everyone has 2 of the small, and then she's gonna stick the greater healing in her bag with the two small.
Yep.
Only because she has the least AC, and she's
Yeah.
a little weak. She's not meant for big fights.
Very, very klutzy.
Listen, her dexterity is great.
She
Her
just gets
strength,
that
though?
tail caught into doors all the time.
I was gonna say her strength though, girl could not lift a metal bar. Like, it's bad.
She's doing her best.
She is doing her best. Sadly, her dex is her highest stat at 13. She's trying. But yeah, so she'll just give like another little nod to Twitch, and she just, do you happen to have any recommendations for anyone who makes arrows or crossbolts, really?
He sits and like really goes into that deep thinking, like hunkers down on the stool and little paw on his chin as he's just sitting there vibrating for a second. I know. You're not gonna like it though.
Why am I not going to like it?
So, Rouse the Hunter. He's a bloodhound. He lives around here. Actually, he lives on the docks. He makes and sells arrows and bows and stuff like that. He likes to train hunters, but he stinks like fish, like rotten fish, all the time.
Oh my. Well, is he good at what he does at least?
Oh yeah, he's really good, really good.
Well, then I can forgive a little stench. Thank you for your recommendation, Twitch. And she'll give like another little curtsy, and then she's gonna turn on her little heel and start walking towards the docks.
Yeah, it's not far. You can see it from here. It's very clearly noticeable because there are seagulls circling it.
Oh my God! Wait, are they circling him?
Yeah, they are circling the docks.
Oh my God. Is there any bloodhounds that are obvious?
There are a few. Hounds don't normally come to Pugmire, but there are a few that live here. They typically like hunting and water, stuff like that. You start looking around. Go ahead and everyone roll me a search, and I forgot to run the background music.
Oh.
We will check and
I've
make
been
sure.
mentally playing background music in my head.
Okay, first roll
Yeah,
is
let's-
Alexandria. Second roll is...
My computer has a problem. I can't
Oh.
roll.
That's fine. I'll roll for you.
Oh no! Rosabella's more like thinking about the fact that Alexandria 100% just took took the big potion that she paid
No.
for.
Rosabella's just Seagull.
Yes, seagulls.
Seagulls.
All right,
Rosabella,
the
I
music's
never
not
thought of
overpowering, is
chasing.
it?
It's a little high, but I'm turning it down.
Loud.
Yeah, you can right-click on it and turn it down.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's not bad. I don't
I
think
do not
once
hear
it's lower.
anything.
Oh, you might have it off because I think you turned it off last session.
Yeah, it does get fairly loud.
Oh.
I keep mine on about 26 because then it's
I
loud
done
enough I can hear
forgot how to
voices.
do it.
You tap the name on the actual voice channel, and it should bring up the slider bar.
There we go.
Yeah. I wouldn't go past like 35.
Yeah, babe, I keep mine on 26 if that helps because it's quiet enough that it's not overpowering, but I can hear it.
Yeah, it's supposed to be BGM.
Yeah, exactly.
Not the main event.
Yeah, but it's a nice like vibe.
Yeah, Alexandria and actually Echo, you both get a good result because as soon as you get close enough, the smell of rotting fish hits your noses immediately.
Oh god.
This is overpowering. Like, they rolled in rotting fish.
Oh god. I'm trying to think if Rosabella would have not Rosabella. I keep saying Rosabella today. Why? If Alexandria would have anything, I don't think she does. I don't think she carries smelling salts or anything. So
I would say you have perfume in your rucksack.
yeah, so she'll just trying to play it off as not being rude. She's just in advance going to go ahead and spray perfume along her collar. And her like the edge of her armor, so that it's constantly perfume wafting over her. And she's just going to turn around and just echo Rosabella. And she's just going to do the same to them.
Sorry, Rosabella bending down.
Bending down is like Alexandria waves her little hand. If one of them will not allow her, she won't do it, but she's just gonna wave them down and just
yeah,
spray perfume on
they
everyone.
both will have to bend down for you, considering Echo's a Shiba Inu.
Yeah, big.
He's a big boy. But yeah, so after that, she's just gonna pull herself a little higher. Try very hard to school a very polite look on her face and start heading towards the scent.
Yep, there is about the end of the jetty of the docks. There is a little shack that the smell is coming from. There is a very old school wooden sign carved by Paul, and it is simply just a bow and arrow.
Oh.
Respect.
Yep. The door is also standing wide open, and there is the sound of what can only be described as old man cursing coming from within, amidst the smell of rotten fish.
Okay. Is it like rotten fish and flowers now, though?
Yes. I mean, the perfume is helping you three specifically, but the stench is still kind of overwhelming.
Oh, God.
It's a lot of smells for a dog.
It is a lot of smells for a dog.
For dogs.
Like,
a lot of smells for the snoot.
Yeah,
Big smells
a
for
tracker
the
dog would be covering their snout right now.
Oh my god. So Alexandria's just gonna school a polite expression on her face, drawing all of her years of training to be a good noble. And she's just gonna give like a little knock on the open door and then kind of like push her way in and just, excuse me.
Yeah, you don't have to come in. I know the smell. No.
You're fine. You're fine. I do not mind. I'm simply looking to purchase some crossbow bolts.
Oh. Well, I haven't sold any in forever. Most people don't like the smell. I actually get, So, what I do, I help the fishermen around here. He points to the back wall, and there are a lot of bolt harpoons.
Oh.
Like the kind you
make
use
them?
on fishing trawling. Oh, yeah. I go to the woods, and I cut the branches down myself. I shave them. I've been doing this for, what is it? I'm 19 years old.
Oh my, so you're incredibly skilled then.
Oh, yeah.
Can Rosabella look around while this conversation's going to like see like everything that he like would be displayed?
Yeah, there are beautiful long bows, short bows. There are interesting doodads. Go ahead and roll a notice check.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
I keep forgetting.
It's fine.
It's fine. I keep forgetting it's me. I roll. I work today.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, that's a 10. That's a 10.
Yeah, that's good enough for you to see it. In the back, hanging up beside one of the longbows, it is about a foot square, and it's shaped like a crossbow handle, but it looks like the body is made of plastic. The actual firing component is made of metal. There is what looks to be a pistol on the back wall.
A pistol?
A pistol.
Alexander is too focused on the conversation, but a pistol, you say?
Yep.
Pistol.
It looks like a pistol.
Would Rosabella be able to go over and walk over near it?
Yeah, it's actually laid out. This is a nice little shop. I don't have a map for it, but say there's a lot of fishing traps and a counter in the center, and then there's just equipment and armory stuff around the outside.
Okay. Yeah, Rosabella is gonna walk over to it and just kind of just stare in awe. Because, like, first of all, like, pistol.
Yeah.
Alexandria and Rosabella in their minds just connecting.
Yep.
Second of all, she's mostly admiring just the detailed works of everything else too, and like, because weaponry craftsmanship is just brilliant.
Oh yeah.
I have watched my fair share of people making knives and everything like that, and I find it very interesting. So
Oh yeah.
to be able to see like bow making and everything, it takes time. So Rosabella is just enamored.
A lot of the bows and the sling staves actually have beautiful, intricate carvings on them. Most of them are marine based. One of the longbows actually has it's a salmon wrapping around until where the dorsal fin is actually the handhold for it.
Oh my god. Beautiful.
Oh.
Yeah, you'd notice a lot of the things in here are nautical themed in some way or another. He does seem to work for the fishermen a lot. There are actually, you'll notice, there is what appears to be a 12-foot long fish hanging from the ceiling, stuffed.
Oh my god.
Huh.
But yeah, you can take a closer look at anything you want.
Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to like interrupt the conversation.
No, you're good. I'm like sitting here like, pistol. I, as a player, am making little grabby hands at it. Alexandria would have like no reference for this, except like what she's heard Rosabella talk about over the years. But I, as a player, am like, gun.
I am intrigued by it.
Valid.
I've never had a gun in any game that I have ever played.
I also have not. There's a Katya in our one campaign does have a gun though. But yeah, Alexandria is just being polite. She'll just give him like another little nod. And she just, if people will not approach, I mean, no, nothing rude by this. Have you tried removing the scent from your fur?
Oh, I'm a hunter. I actually dive for the fish. If I didn't smell like this, they'd run away from me.
Very true.
Fish can smell.
Oh yeah, of course. Especially the big bitey ones.
Right. Fair enough. I'd never considered it, I'll be honest.
If you want to check that, you can do a no nature roll.
Okay.
Are you gonna do it?
This sounds true to you.
Yeah, it sounds really true. So she's just gonna nod along, and just be like, "Well, I suppose you're an expert in your field." As I was saying though, crossbow bolts.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I've got a barrel full of them. How many do you need?
Um, so she's gonna kind of like peek over towards Rosabella, and then back to him, and she just a decent amount. How much do you charge for them?
Oh, normally a plastic for a bushel, so.
Rosabella at this point is gonna walk back because she picked up a little of the. She heard that business was being talked at this point, so she's kind of like, oh yeah.
Oh, it's me.
Yep. So yeah, a plastic for a bushel is normally a good amount for them.
How much? Okay, can I ask about
A bushel
How
is
much
20.
is a bushel?
20.
Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah, that's not bad.
No. So Alexandria will just give him like a little nod. She just, a bushel should be fine. Thank you. And she's gonna kind of like hold out her hand to Rosabella.
So that's one coin for 20.
Yeah.
Crossbow bolts are half the size of a normal arrow.
hmm And I'm pretty sure that's what I would need for my small crossbow.
Yes.
Okay.
And he gives a nice big smile and looks at Rosabella and says, I seen you looking at the pellet popper.
Her tail does a little wag. I was fairly interested, yes.
Yeah, I dug that out of the river not 10 years ago.
Does it work?
Oh yeah. So what you do, you take these little well, the old ones used to call it flux, right? It's a mixture of it's a soft metal and a kind of shiny metal, and you mix it together, and then you roll it into a ball once you heat it up. And he holds up a BB, and you put it in there, and then you pull the thing back a couple times, and then it'll pop.
Right.
Mm.
Would there be any chance that she would be able to try? Rosabella's always been into weaponry.
Well, yeah, of course.
So Alexandria
Her tail wags a little more.
That's why Alexandria did it. As much as she's been mean to her, she still is like, God damn it. So she'll just give like a little nod and step aside for Rosabella to step forward.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You
Rosabella wants
pick it
to-
up, and it's got a nice good weight to it. It's gonna have the same, basically the same stats as a sling for it, because it's just a BB gun.
Yeah.
But yeah, you
Okay.
can pump it up. It's got the whole slide pump on it, like a pistol grip and everything, and you can pull the trigger and fire it into the. Go ahead and shoot it into Marlin up there.
Your fish.
Oh yeah,
The fish.
I use him for training practice all the time. Hey, he lifts up his right pant leg, and you notice there's a peg leg from the knee down.
Did he take your
Oh.
leg?
Oh yeah, that's before I started smelling like fish.
Right. It sounds like an interesting tale. Perhaps we'll have to listen to it after she tries shooting your fish.
Rosabella is gonna take aim, like kind of like, just shoot it.
Yep. So just for general, this is going to be a base dexterity roll. So it'll be a
Okay.
D20 plus 1.
Okay, let me do the regular d20s. Oh no. Jess, I'm sorry. So I'll be 5.
Yep. Oh no. Hey, he comes over. You hear click click as he walks over, and he shows you. All right, you got to push down on this, and then you got to pump it back about 3 or 4 times. And he
Okay,
spends a
okay.
minute actually showing you how to work the weapon.
Okay. Rosabella is very embarrassed currently.
No, it took me forever to figure out how to work it. I think in old ones that says safety.
Oh. Okay.
So you go ahead and give it another try.
Okay. Callan, you gotta roll it for her if you let her go again. That's a 6. Slightly better.
That's not any better. He stops, and his tail droops for a second.
Rosabella just hands it back to him.
He takes a deep breath, holds up his hand as you're trying to hand it back to him, gives a chuckle, says, "Keep it."
Wait, no.
Nope.
Are you sure?
Get better with it, and when you can shoot the eye out of a squirrel, you bring it back to me, and I'll give you an even better prize.
Oh.
Her tail, like her ears perk up a little bit, and she smiles, and her tail is wagging really like fast, which is probably a different view than like what Alexandria has ever seen for her.
Mm-hmm.
Like for Echo, Echo has no clue who they are, or well, at least Rosabella. So like, wouldn't have any prior knowledge to the fact that Rosabella normally would hold herself like very, like, not high, but like, highly.
She projects a certain image.
Yeah.
But like, all this talk of adventure and missions and dungeons has like her
it has piqued her interest.
Yeah.
Yes.
I will say, as Alexandria is watching her, because she is behind Rosabella, so she knows Rosabella can't see. For just a second, her gaze softens, and she kind of gives like a little shake of her head. Just like of affection before she kind of pulls herself back together.
Yeah, and Echo doesn't actually know Alexandria. They were different classes, but they take people from different classes and put them together as a group. Yeah, so that they can balance each other out.
What is Echo doing this entire time? Because just seeing that moment of just this giant dog can't shoot anything.
What are you doing, Echo?
Only just looking around.
Checking out the artwork and the weaponry?
Yeah.
There is a beautiful staff around here with a, it looks like a mermaid.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah. Of course, for dogs, it has the upper body of a collie and the bottom half of a large fish.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Oh my god.
I want that artwork. I need that artwork.
Yep, it is a staff. Like a walking stick.
Ooh, fancy. Is Echo interested in the staff?
Probably.
Yeah, you do have the money to buy it if you want it.
Yeah.
So he wouldn't even haggle for it. He'd just he'd take your money and give you the staff and give you a little bit of a nod.
Oh, sorry. Rosabella picks out the plastic to give him for the bushel of arrows.
Yeah, he'll take it. And...
She was completely enamored at the time.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He's used to it. You watch as you're walking out, like as you three are leaving the building. He picks up, opens up a box, and puts another one back where the pellet popper was.
Oh, that cheetah! I mean, to be fair, she didn't pay for it.
Okay, to be fair, she didn't pay for it, but he promised us a story, and he was gonna lie during his story. It's fine.
He's old.
Alexandria definitely. He's old. Alexandria definitely is noting that in her little mind. But yeah, I guess they're gonna. Or does anyone have anywhere else they need to stop while we are in town?
Is there anything that Echo needs?
I don't know.
Like, are there any? I didn't think about it at the time, but did they get? Is there any type of potion for like spells or anything?
There are not. So the way spells work in this, the ones with magic
Just a
start
long
off with
rest?
a short rest. You can actually
Short rest.
use your
Okay.
stamina die. So I will explain how the health potions and how stamina works in this. Health potions don't actually regenerate your health. They refill your stamina bar, which is technically your health. If you expend a stamina die, they will refill your stamina die. So, say you are level 1, you each have 1 stamina die. If you use that during a short rest, you can refill your stamina die. If you need to refill your stamina and not the die, the smaller ones will refill half of your health, and the bigger ones will refill all of your health.
Got it.
And also, the way the spellcasters work in this, their spell slots are recharged through their stamina die. So if they don't need the health and they expend a stamina die during the short rest, they can regain their spell slots. They can also use the health potion to regain their spell slots in lieu of using a stamina die.
That's real nice.
That is really nice.
This is a thing I am modifying because you don't have a healer and no way to generally regen stamina die, other than a long rest.
Thank you, Talon.
Rounds.
Thank you.
Yup.
But yeah, does Echo have any long distance weapons? Like, does he have like a crossbow or a bow or anything?
He has a quarterstaff.
Okay, so then yeah, he doesn't need anything. At least not like I needed bolts.
Yeah.
Unless there's anything you want. What, kiddo?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's new to this. He's still learning everything, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, by the way, the mermaid staff can act as your focus. It can act as your magical focus since you haven't picked one.
Okay.
And yes, for Rosabella, you have the. It is a relic called the Pellet Popper. It does the same damage as a sling. It actually has 1,000 rounds in it already of BBs.
She needs to practice.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, she's ready.
And you can spend the time of a long rest if you have the materials, which is lead and silver, to make the shot for it. You can also make them out of copper. But you will have to obtain the materials to do so.
Okay. Well,
What's that?
What?
Magic.
Yes, you have some spells. You get 2
Yeah.
spells for your first level spell slots that you can take. I just set you up. You've got Magic Missile and Shield, which are basically the best first level spells you can take right now.
Yeah.
And you have your cantrips, which are Elemental Raid, Mage Paw, and Smell Magic. So you can use those 3 spells as many times as you want, but every time you use Magic Missile or Shield, it uses up one of your spell slots.
Yeah.
magical.
Yes, I know. And it's not detect magic, it's smell magic.
Oh my god. But yeah, if we have nowhere else to stop, Alexandria is just gonna march her little butt straight ahead.
Yep, I will take you to the world map so you can see where we're heading.
Yay!
I can't see where.
You're not on roll 20
Oh,
anymore.
Houndton! Yeah, we're
Yeah.
going to Houndton?
No, you are going to be north of Houndton.
Okay.
So it's the black circle, or the black square with the purple circle around it.
Oh, okay, yep, I see it. I just saw Houndton underneath and I was like, oh yeah, it's labeled.
Yeah. But yeah, no, yeah, you'll have to rejoin roll 20 if you want to see the map.
Yeah.
So, from the explanation of the letter, there was a sinkhole because of the dry ground meeting the wet ground of the marsh at the mire that collapsed in, and what was retrieved from the surface level only is a plastic sign and a very poorly squiggled map that's just a bunch of lines. The only word of the old ones that can be recognized is Metro.
Ooh.
Ah. It's
I'm so ready to go see a train station.
gonna be a train station.
Alright, it
A
takes
little
you
subway.
Yeah, it takes you a couple hours to actually get there. And as you arrive on the surface, there is just a big hole leading underground.
Would Alexandria be able to step closer and kind of like try to look in the hole before we just dive
Oh
into
yeah,
the
absolutely. You can go ahead and give me a notice roll.
hole? Okay. Big money. Hey, it's not bad. 14.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. It is dark down there. There is very little light actually streaming in through the hole. You can see a couple spots where light is. I'm assuming you're like laying on your stomach and looking down in the hole.
Oh no. She's too classy for that. She definitely is just like crouching just a little bit so
Yeah.
she doesn't get her outfit
Okay.
dirty.
So you're not getting the best view. There are stairs actually leading down under where the sinkhole dropped. They are what is called Old One Stone. That's the Pugmire name for concrete.
No.
Oh. So Alexandria will relay that. And then it is assumed we have what we need in our bag, correct?
Yes.
So it's going to be assumed that we have torches?
Yes.
And a way to light torches?
Yep.
Okay. How many torches would you say we have?
I would say most generally you're not going to need more than 3 on a single expedition.
Okay, so she's just gonna go ahead and reach into her bag, dig around for a second, pull out her little torch. And then when we got the map, did it just lead us there, or did it lead like inside of it at all?
The map
or-
is for the ruin itself.
Okay, so she's gonna go ahead and light her torch, and then she's going to go ahead and step back and wave Echo forward. Because Echo has the map.
All right, Echo, you jumping in?
Yeah. The computer, rebooted.
Oh, yay. Since you're still on, are you still on Discord on your phone?
Yeah.
Okay, I will go ahead and share my screen then for you.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and click on the actual words Pioneer Puppers, and then, or you can click on my name, and it'll allow you to watch the video until your computer comes back up.
Yeah.
It's on Discord.
Yeah, I see.
Okay. Yeah. So, you don't have tokens yet, so I'm going to have to give you some temporary ones.
Sorry, I am enamored with this map.
You're fine.
What are the splotches? Are those entrances or?
These?
Yeah.
That's a pile of dirt and sand.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. Okay, cool.
So this here is the entrance that you're actually coming in at. It is, that is the pile of sand sand and dirt that collapsed. It was mud, now it's sand and dirt.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, welcome back.
Welcome back.
I lost connection, and it was just like, you're like, I'm sharing my screen, and nothing after that.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm sharing my screen for Echo.
Okay. Resume. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're good. So yeah,
map.
Yes.
Me. That was me.
I'm trying to find temporary tokens for y'all.
Yes, did you actually do that? Because we've done that before.
Do what?
Like,
No,
map.
I literally said I was enamored with the map.
Okay. I wanted to know if I'd done the same thing as Jess, because sometimes we've done that in the past where we both just go, ooh.
And on different, like, same day or like same comment towards the same thing, but at different times.
Mm-hmm. Okay, continue.
Yeah, I'm trying to find my token folder.
Ooh, valid.
It is not being friendly to me right at the moment.
Why do we always have technical difficulties?
Because we're still learning and we're still getting used to it. So, like, right now we're like, I don't know what I'm doing. By session 5, we'll have this.
Yeah, it takes it a minute.
It does. And Jess, by session 5, you should come visit me so you can have a computer. I'm shaking you. I miss my Jess, but also, please.
I wouldn't be able to do it this upcoming weekend. That I'm off, and then I work the next weekend, but I would be able to the weekend after that, I think.
Okay.
Yep, I'm just waiting for the token to upload.
No, you're good. You're good. Jess and I are just bullying each other. You're good.
Yeah,
Jess
so the 18th and 19th?
Yeah, I can definitely see if I can get that off work. If I can't, worst comes to worst, you'll be alone for a couple hours and I'll be home. And you for a couple hours, you just play with Solix and give him little kisses and give the guinea pigs little kisses.
Yes, and maybe take naps.
many naps.
All the naps.
Yeah, Talon, I will say me and Jess did have the realization, though, that there's going to be a point when we're going to be playing D&D from the same place. And I was like, we could just look at each other the entire time. Just, like, put her right here. Eye contact. But, like, the intense eye contact kind of audio.
Hey, heck yeah.
The bickering will be even worse then.
What? Oh my god, it will be, because we'll be right beside each other, and that will trigger that full energy we have sometimes.
Yeah, just don't get a feedback echo.
Okay, listen, it'll be fine. We'll figure it out. We'll just we'll put you just outside the door so my mic doesn't pick you up. And I'll just, like, hold, like, I don't know, like, take my blanket and throw it at you at points. It'll be fine. I don't believe that'd be effective to throw, but I don't keep anything on my desk that would not hurt if you were hit with it. And I don't want to hurt you with my mouse, Jess. I really don't want to throw my mouse at you.
Okay, we're just going to have to do something temporary, because my things aren't wanting to load.
Nah, you're good. Just make us, like, cute little flowers or whatever you have available in your tokens.
I have a few available things. I'm just trying to... I had some tokens that were from Pugmire. I'm going to have to go non-Pugmire for these.
Okay.
Because they're not wanting to upload for some reason.
Rip. I have to remember what I used to use. I think I used token stamp when I used to make mine. Yeah. And I would make them.
I mean, you can use yours. This is just for Echo and Rosabella for now.
Mm-hmm. So what are the tokens?
They represent your character.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh, okay. To pinpoint where we are.
Yes.
Nice.
Where are you at on the map? But unfortunately, from the ones
You're
that I
good.
have, I don't have any dog ones.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
So I will give you a wolf. And a dire wolf. Because it's a big dog and a bigger dog.
Oh.
Leg.
Yeah, it's fun for that.
Since I'm not DMing this one, I don't know if I can actually. I can give you a default token.
Yes, you can, since you have their thing.
Yeah. Hey, Jess. What color do you want? What color do you want?
Yellow.
Okay. I love you. This one is so hesitant.
Yellow is the color I always will go with first, but I'm always hesitant about saying yellow because it's to some people an obnoxious color.
It's not obnoxious. It's what makes you happy, and that's all that matters. Oh god, I made that. I took away my roll 20. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yay.
Don't worry about it. We got this. We are very capable at handling technology.
Yep, it just takes some time. Little growing issues.
Yeah. Well, I know how to do this because I've DM'd on Roll20 before.
Yeah, me too. It's just I don't know why the ones I had prepared didn't work.
Mm-hmm. It's just I don't have my actual mouse right now, so I'm like doing this by like hand.
Yep. Okay, I have set your tokens. They should be available for you now. Hopefully.
Fingers crossed.
Which, worst case, I'm going to have to move them anyway, so... Oh, yep, that'll work.
I'm trying to see, because I have an actual token made. Talon, how much are you going to hate me if I remove your token for 5 seconds?
Go
to give,
right
like, an
ahead.
actual token?
Go right ahead.
Okay. Okay,
That,
cool.
It was a temporary placeholder.
Cool. When we have the colored versions, I'll also update it for her.
Yeah.
Boop.
I will keep the one for Echo for now, because he doesn't have one yet.
Okay, cool. Save changes. There is now a Rosabella token, Talon. It should be in there.
Sweet.
And it'll take me literally 2 seconds to make mine.
Yep.
We're gonna go with purple for her, because traditionally that's a noble color. Oh, wow. Okay. Download. Boom. Token 4. Go bring my sheet
I
back
can
up.
stop the stream since Echo's back on Roll20.
Woo. Token 4. Open. And I have a token now. I don't know where my token is on the Talon, but it exists.
Grab your name and drag it off onto the board.
Okay. Haha!
Yay.
There we go.
Yep. Now place your character. Place your character in the marching order you would be going in. Echo would have been first.
And then I imagine that, and then probably Rosabella behind. Are we going to be side by side, Jess, or do you want to be behind?
They can be side by side for current.
Yeah, I will have to move it for you. It's fine. The mobile doesn't get. Are you on PC or mobile?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Give me a second, and I will give you the ability to move your token. You should be able to move it. Let me,
Now I can close my 50 token stamp things.
right.
Try to remove that.
See if
I
you
didn't
can
mean to
move
put
that
in my
now. You have to be on the pointer, the select move pointer to move it. You don't hold it down, just tap it, and there should be a box around it, and then you can move it.
Did you know that Taco Bell has wings? Sorry,
Not
Yeah.
complete
showing up.
ADHD thing.
Okay, I'll
Oh,
just move it for you. Just tell me where you want to
I'm
go.
sorry, what?
Yeah,
Taco
Taco
Bell has
Bell has
wings.
wings now.
Yeah, sorry. Mom just texted me and was like, "Do you want anything from Taco Bell?" And I was like, "Not really. I've eaten." And she was like, "Okay, I'm getting wings." And I was like, "Excuse me." Continue. I'm sorry, Talon.
Yep.
What?
Okay, so yeah, I'll just have to move your token for now until we get you a better one. We'll look together and find you one that works for you.
I'm sure.
But yeah,
I'm also
just let
shook.
me know where you want to go. Yes, what is represented here on the map is here.
Okay, so don't go peeking ahead.
Well, yeah, you can't really peek ahead. You are here to explore. That's what you're here for.
There's so much. It's so pretty. Talon, give us the theatrical description.
Okay, so as you slide down the tunnel, Echo, there is a small drop of about 3 feet before your feet touch hard stone. It is cracked and worn and missing chunks from the ages long past. As you descend the man-made stairs, there is a hip-high pile of rubble that is easy enough to squeeze by. There are ancient lights around the area, giving a dim, faint glow that is not as good as the sunlight streaming in overhead, but is enough to pick out things. There are holes in the ceiling where rain and tree seeds have come down, and grass and plants have grown up. And there are a myriad of smells in the area. Some of them are fresh and recent, some of them are a little older. As you look across, you can see that the other exits are dilapidated and mostly broken down. One of them is even completely overgrown with a small tree growing in it.
Ooh.
That's so sick. So I imagine while he's exploring ahead, probably Alexandria and Rosabella are just working their way down.
Yeah, he would be about the bottom of the stairs by now.
Okay, I have a dumb question, Talon. 3 feet is like almost the height of Alexandria. Is she good to just drop?
Oh yeah. No, it's not.
Okay.
It's not like a straight drop down. It's more like a slide.
Okay, cool. I was about to say that's like following your height.
Yeah.
So yeah, Alexandria's gonna head down, then Rosabella like behind her at first, and they'll go side by side, trying not to get completely dirty.
Yeah, that's impossible. As soon as you start sliding down, your dress is going to be covered in dirt and mud, probably tree roots.
Dramatic sigh. So she'll give herself like a little shake when she gets down to the bottom, wait for Rosabella, and she's gonna trot to catch up with Echo.
Yep, Rosebella's just following.
Yeah.
Although she does chuckle a bit at being...
there's a very pointed little shake when she gets down to the bottom of that slide.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Put red around my character.
Wait, you put that?
Yeah. So I can move it to show where.
Okay,
Oh,
that works
smart.
perfectly. Alright, so yeah, you can look around a bit. You can use your search or notice skills if you want. Or,
Okay. Sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off, Talon.
nope, you're good. There are also, once you get to the bottom of the stairs, Echo, you can notice that the path to the left continues on down the tunnel. The path to the right is completely blocked in by a tree.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that made it easy what way we're going.
Yep. So I will also explain most maps in Pugmire are quite short.
Got it. Hell yeah. Jess, search or notice. Which one do you want, or do you not want to look?
Which one did you do? Did you do search or did you do notice?
I have done neither of them yet. I can do search and you can do notice if you want, or I can do...
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking about doing notice.
And we'll do notice for you. I have not looked at the rules, so we'll see how that goes.
It's a 6 and a 17. So, Alexandria, with your search check.
Wait, why did that roll 4 of them?
It only rolled 2 for me.
Oh, okay.
It only rolled 2 for me.
Oh, okay. It's taking me all the way back to the top. Oh, my.
Oh, yes,
Okay,
it does
sorry.
that sometimes. When it does that, you just have to refresh.
Okay, cool. Continue.
Okay, yeah, Alexandria, with your search check, looking around, you notice immediately to your left as you come past Echo, who is slowly creeping along, there is a door that will just swing open when you push. And inside are a few porcelain basins.
Oh.
You found a bathroom.
Okay. Does she know what do they have bathrooms with porcelain
they
basins?
They do not have porcelain basins. Most of them are wood, but you would recognize it as a bathroom.
Okay. So she'll go ahead
There is an old world receptacle in there as well. There is a trash can you can root through if you so wish.
So what she's going to do is she's going to daintily walk forward, put her hands on either side of it, and she's just going to dump it so she doesn't have to dig through it.
Absolutely. So, there is a loud crash from you dumping over the trash can. It's one of those bathroom trash cans, so it's got like the metal surrounding it.
Oh god, I was picturing her just like lifting the sides and going, meh.
Yep, nope. It's one of those subway bathroom trash cans.
Can you? Yeah, especially because how strong are you?
Oh my god, I'm not strong. I'm -1. Can I lift it?
You can. You can. It is one. It's not like a big, massive trash can. It's probably. How do I say this without? You know the little trash cans that Walmart used to have in the bathroom, the little plastic ones.
Yes.
That they surround with
that.
Yeah, that they surround with aluminum to try and keep them from getting knocked over.
What Walmarts are you going to, Talon? I've never seen aluminum on a trash can.
No, it's like a base. It's like a base that they sit them down into.
I've never seen that. But I know what you mean.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was a representation. The Walmart ones aren't like that. Most of the ones in Walmart are actually in the wall now, but these are the old school ones.
Okay. So Alexandria is just automatically going to give like a little flinch and then just quickly look over her shoulder, just with a little, I apologize.
Yep. So upon immediate notice, the trash can itself is made of plastic.
Oh!
And there is glinting and shining on the top. Well, now the top, but was the bottom of the pile, is a square green plastic rectangle. It looks like it's a little box, and there is an image on it of 4 old ones and an ancient dog.
Can Alexandria kind of use her sleeve to pick it up and kind of hold the trash can very tightly?
Yes, you can. So this would be no history if you want to try to identify the box.
Okay, yes, she does. She's looking real close at it. Let me see. Where is no history? There it is. Oh, I have the thing with that.
10. So you would know from history. You don't know specifically what the icons are, but you would know from history. This is a lunchbox.
Oh. Is it Scooby-Doo?
It is.
I was trying so hard to figure out before you said anything about which
It just clicked in my brain. 4 humans, lunchbox, dog, fucking Scooby-Doo. So Alexandria is just gonna give like a little wag and then look back towards Rosabelle, and she just, can I put these in your bag?
Yeah.
Yep,
Thank you.
That, by the way, is a fortune of plastic.
Huh?
Huh?
What, Talon?
I said, since plastic is the most valuable material known to dogkind, that is a small fortune of plastic.
You know what? Which
Yeah.
part? The trash can or
Both.
the
Both.
both? So she's gonna
both of them
go
are
closer.
plastic.
Yeah, she's gonna step for a second, go closer, and then just automatically rethink it and just actually, I'll keep them. I just need to wipe it off first. And she's just gonna dig through her little.
Do you
bag
have
for a
room
rag.
for it?
I should. They're not heavy.
Okay.
Is she giving her a side eye for that?
Uh-huh.
Listen, she may know she's weak. But Alexandria is absolutely determined.
Alright. As you three are talking and somebody is storing away their valuables, go ahead and roll me another notice check.
Okay.
This
feel like
is
we're
for
about to get
everybody,
jumped.
so
Okay, there's Alexandria.
I will.
There's Rosabella. Ooh! She's got those good little doggy ears.
Oh, I accidentally rolled it to myself. I have to fix that on his sheet.
Oh, I can see it. It's 8, isn't it?
Oh, okay, yes. Okay,
Yeah.
good. Okay, yeah, Alexandria and Rosabella, you would hear it first. There is a skittering and a low snickering coming from down the tunnel.
Oh, and in an instant, Alexandria, her little ears are up, and she just, it seems that we have company. And she's going to go ahead and just, after she stuffs the stuff in her bag that she's wiped down, she's going to go ahead and just, as a preemptive, pull out her crossbow. Like, unhook it from her bag. And then can she, like, I don't know, sniff or anything to see if she can figure out exactly what it is or anything about it?
That
before we
is
start
what
going
the
closer?
notice was, yes.
Oh, okay.
You haven't smelled this smell before, but it definitely smells alive.
Okay.
I just want to point out I hate that I know
Is it a rat? It's my
what
guess
creature
it's
it's
a
going to
rat.
be,
I
and
think it's a rat.
disliking it. Yeah.
It's okay, Jess. I'm holding your hands above the table. We've got this.
I can guarantee you they are not rats.
Are they mice?
Is it a cat?
They are lizards.
Oh, wait, like cute lizards?
No.
Oh.
They are anthropomorphic lizards.
Okay, but anthropomorphic lizards can still be cute.
They are hard to see because technically I chose the chameleon ones, but
Okay,
yeah.
So our characters don't know yet. We just heard the snickering.
Yep, you heard the snickering. They are talking to themselves. It is
so-
a low, guttural, and hissing language.
Okay, so Alexandria is gonna step out of the bathroom and give a look back to Rosabella and then towards Echo, and she just, should we go forward then? And she's just gonna like give like a little whisper.
Rosabella's going to have her dagger at the ready, like, at least out.
Mm-hmm.
Or, like, I imagine her having, like, it on a pocket, like, on a side, like, in...
Yeah,
so
you would
it's
have
like,
a hip sheath.
Yeah, it's popped open ready that if she needs easy access to grab it, she can. Ears twitching and everything as she's like looking around.
Yep. As you
But
are
she is
looking
following
around,
right behind.
there are 3 lizards that come crawling out of the tunnel. They
Oh,
are...
Alexandria is teeth are bared in an instant.
Yeah, they are a bit taller than Alexandria. They're not
Oh, no.
like massive. Um, they do have prehensile hands. They're almost like your paws. Uh, they're chameleons. They have three
Oh,
toes on
God.
each hand,
Oh,
and
God.
one of the
Do
two
they
of
have
them are
weird
holding
eyes?
weapons. They do.
Oh, no. All the hair is
Yep.
standing up on Alexandria's hackles.
So, yeah, I will explain for basically fantasy tropes. In this, the lizards are the equivalent of goblins.
Mm.
So yes, you can. Well, they have not. They just leave the tunnel. You can try to talk to them, or you can fight. The choice is yours.
All right, so Alexandria is going to give like a quick little look over her shoulder towards Rosabella and Echo, just try to gather anything about what they're thinking about the situation. Um, can she tell from either of them if they want to fight or if they want to talk this out? Because she can try and talk this out.
Is that a question like?
Yeah, to you guys. What do you want to do?
Mhm.
Okay, as in like you're asking what we want to do about the situation.
Yeah, so she's given like a little like
personally-
raised brow towards both of you, like that silent kind of question.
Personally, logically speaking, if they aren't fighting, then there's no point in a fight because that was just a waste of energy.
Well, they have just exited the tunnel. They haven't taken any steps yet.
Yeah.
Okay. But definitely like an on guard thing again. Like
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
They
I'm
are
ready
armed,
to fight
but
if you
they
want to
aren't.
fight.
They are armed, but they aren't technically advancing yet. They've just left the tunnel, probably called by the loud noise of the trash can hitting the ground.
Let's. Here's a world question for you.
Figured.
Talon.
Yes.
I know that there was a war with the cats, and cats tend to be disliked.
Yes.
Is it the same with the lizards?
It is. The lizards allied with the cats. So did the badgers.
Okay. Okay.
And that's just in case you actually go into combat.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know. I know. I know what the turn order is for, Talon, but I saw it pop up and I went.
Yeah, it's a possible combat. If you guys go into combat, I will ask you to roll initiative. If not, it will disappear.
One fear, Talon.
I know.
But what does Echo think? Is Echo like ready to go, or is Echo kind of like talk this out?
I don't know.
You don't know?
You-
Okay. So Alexandria's just kind of straighten her shoulders. She's gonna size them up.
I mean, honestly, hold on. I know you want to take the lead on this, but you're like 4 foot something.
But here's the thing: is she's good at talking to people. That's all she's got.
So instead of being behind you, I'm gonna stand beside you.
Oh my god! I thought you were gonna be like in front of him. My little girl's head is just poking out.
No, because if you want to talk, I'll let you talk. But
You're there in case
this
shit
is
hits
one
the
of those
fan.
things of Rosabella's 6 foot something.
Yup.
And also, it probably helps that Rosabella was trained to keep Alexandria safe.
Yes,
she's
so
probably like, I am keeping an eye on you.
she is ready for combat if it is needed.
Yeah.
So regardless of the situation, they don't have a surprise on us because we
No,
see
they
them.
do not. Yep.
Yeah.
They are visible.
So
Okay.
yeah.
So Alexandria is going to give like a slight nod towards Rosabella and then fix her gaze on the lizards. And she just, I apologize. We were not expecting to encounter anyone down here.
The three look to themselves, and the blue one kind of shrugs and shifts his head like awkwardly and looks at the group and we explore.
You explore. Are you adventurers or?
Uh, you hear some hissing and some kind of croaking sounds and no nest.
Nest? Like you live down here?
No, new nest.
You're looking to live down here?
He nods.
Right. Well, we are currently looking around ourselves, not to take it, but we were hoping to be able to explore the tunnels. If there's not going to be an issue, we are happy to leave you alone. But if there is an issue, and she's going to give like a little pointed shrug of her crossbow, we will deal with it.
Yeah.
Can we resolve this peacefully?
The dark green one takes kind of a menacing step forward. The light green one gives a hiss at him, and he looks back at the light green one and kind of squints and just pointedly looks at Rosabella.
Rosabella takes a step forward and just raises an eyebrow.
Yeah,
But like it's obviously like as he had took a step forward, she took a step forward because obviously like protection.
Yeah, of course. There is a short hissing conversation between the three as you're.
Yeah, Alexandria will reach out and put like a paw on
Rosabella just. We aren't looking for any trouble. We aren't going to take this place from you. We're just looking around. So there shouldn't be a problem, correct?
Yeah, the blue one says, no problem, but it points to the darker green one. He no like royal. And he points to the badge on Alexandria and Echo's collars.
You don't like royals?
The royal pioneers.
Nobles, but... Oh, that makes so much more sense.
Yep. He actually holds up his shield, and there is a black cat painted on it, which is the symbol of Mao.
Alexandria's ears are folding back. And she just, this little growl just slips out.
Yep.
Rosabella kind of cocked her head to the side and just, but I'm not one.
So, he is basically declaring that he's a follower of Mao.
Yes.
Which has made him hostile.
Also, here's a question for you, Talon, like a world question.
Yes.
Would there be a reason we don't want to give this away because technically it's a landscape of man, or would we be able to just give it away?
It's not owned by anyone. The main issue, most lizards are peaceful and they'll come and go. They're nomadic. But do you really want a follower of Mao less than a mile from Pugmire?
Exactly.
No.
That's kind of what I was thinking about. So she's definitely going to give put her paws like on the back of Rosabella's arm, and she's just going to. I think you know what needs to be done.
I do at this point.
Yep. Okay, Echo, you're going to have to stop moving because we're rolling for initiative.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. Okay, I'm rolling for me first. And then, okay, and then I gotta roll for Jess. Jess, I'm
you gotta tap on your token before you roll initiative so it auto adds.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Nope, it's fine. I can do it for you. But yeah, next time click on your token and then,
Okay. And then it'll just automatically put it in.
yep, it'll automatically put it in.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And then
I
think
already
also
rolled
rolled
echoes.
decent
It was
here.
an 8.
Oh, nice. And then I got a 16 for you. So we go right after each other, Jess.
Nice.
All right. So that puts Alexandria first.
All right. So she's just going to kind of take a. Let me see where we're located. I have so many things up on my screen. So we're all up here, I assume, because this is where
Yep.
Echo is.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to say that Rosabella is just going to take like a little step forward because I imagine she was here with. I keep saying Rosabella. Alexandria was there beside Rosabella, so she's going to take a little step forward to be closer to Echo.
Yep.
And then where exactly are the Mr. Lizards? They're actually here, aren't they?
Yep, they are on
So
the map.
I need to go the other way. Oop. We'll just pretend she was here then. Because she was right beside Rosabella. They blend in so well. Sally.
Yeah, I know.
And
So
I'm trying to see. I have to remember how crossbows work because I think it's similar to D&D.
Yeah, everything is basically the same as D&D.
Okay, does that put me at a disadvantage if I go closer with my crossbow?
Yes.
Okay, so I have to be. How far away do I have to be to shoot with my crossbow?
It's got like a 20-30 feet range on it. Where you were initially back here by the bathroom would have been your best bet.
Oh god, I've already stepped closer, so I can't. I don't think I can take that back down.
You can. Go ahead. This is still the learning curve.
Okay, so
Also,
she's just gonna step back. It's 5, 10, 15, 20. Give her a nice little bit of range. I hope. Do you do like? I think she can hit him without going through Rosabella.
Yeah, you can shoot around her.
Okay, and she's gonna go ahead and I don't know how crossbows work, so she's gonna put the little bolt in, and then she's just gonna fire at him. And so D20, correct? And then it's just like
it's your ranged attack. It should be in your attack attack fold. So it's everything gets the +2 for your proficiency bonus if you're proficient for it.
Okay. It is not in my attack fold.
Then you need to put it in there.
Okay, so do I put crossbow?
Yep. Write down crossbow, and then it's a +2 for your proficiency bonus.
So would that be in my roll thing? That'd be under roll, and then damage, which is 1d,
and the damage is 1d10.
Oh, 1d10. Ooh, fancy. Okay.
It is is yours a martial or a simple crossbow? Because there are two.
It's the small crossbow. I think that she was able to get simple weapons. I don't think she was able to have martial. Oh, there it is. It's finesse. No, it's finesse light. It does not tell me for the small crossbow.
Small crossbow, 80 to 320 foot range, loading 1d8 piercing damage.
Oh, so that's 1d8. Okay.
Yep. The big one's a d10.
Okay. So she's going to go ahead and shoot her little bolt. That's a 10 to hit.
Give me a second as I look up enemies. I had it, and then I had to look up the crossbow for you.
No, you're good. I appreciate you, Talon.
That will not hit.
Okay. So she definitely is trying not to hit Rosabella. She's a little too focused on that, and it just goes wide.
Yep.
And only get one attack in this system, correct?
For now, you'll get more attacks as you level up.
All right, so that is the end of her turn.
All right, so
Okay,
that would be Rosabella.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm just burping over here.
You're good.
How close am I? How close is Rosabella to?
You're 10 feet from the one with the Mal on his shield.
Okay. Um. Hmm. Well, I'm trying to decide whether to use the dagger
Or the pellet
well,
popper.
or the pellet popper. I do
You
have
also have a
pellet
rapier.
popper.
You also
Yeah.
have a rapier.
I do. I was actually questioning between the dagger and the rapier.
The rapier does
The
more
rapier
damage
would be
than the
more
dagger.
effective. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, she's going to grab for her rapier to attack.
Okay. So if you're going to go ahead and attack.
I didn't know I could move the turn order thing.
Yes, you can.
Oh.
Awesome.
So that's a 10 to hit.
Yep. And you're going for the big one. That will not hit, unfortunately. So these are lower level ones than the ones in the book. I'm actually adjusting them.
Sweats.
But yeah. So yeah, you miss, but it's fine. He pulls up his shield and blocks your rapier. Okay, now it's the lizard's turn.
Oh no.
They get the same as you. Okay, he's going to move forward. And he's going to take a swing at you, Rosabella. Yeah, I'm rolling them. They are the same level as you guys, so I will do all the rolls and everything openly so you can see it. That they have the same proficiency bonus as you. And that's a nat 1.
Okay.
His axe swings and takes off a hair from your ear, Rosabella, but it lodges into a tree into a chunk of wood next to you as he wrenches it out. All right, Echo, you're up. What do you want to do?
Rosabella just raising an eyebrow again.
Like magic missile.
Go right ahead. Let me see. I'll have to look up the spells and make sure, but I know what it does. It's just I want to make 100% certain. This will get smoother as we go.
I swear to God, I'm looking at your sheet. I swear to God, Queen has Pavloved me. The Louis sound is going again.
Yeah, I don't know why the freaking background music stopped.
I think it's because I don't
So quiet.
I know it's like after it. I think after the song plays, that's all you have up there.
Well, I had a playlist on.
I wonder if Theobot only stays for so long.
Maybe. Okay, 3 minutes. Okay, so I need a 1d4 plus 1, and yeah, it's same as D, so it's 1d4 plus 1 for 3 bolts.
Ooh.
Are you attacking just the Mal follower, or the other two that are pointedly staying back out of the combat?
Just the one.
Okay. So it'll be technically 3d4 plus 3. Well, yeah, it would be 3d4 plus 1. No.
Magic missile was one of my favorite spells that
It's the same as in D.
Hits, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Oh my God.
What is
So it's just you hope your rolls are good.
Mm-hmm.
So far, not.
Oh no.
You do 7 points of damage to him.
Actually, me roll the.
Yeah,
How's he
you sure
looking?
you
Is he
can go
looking
ahead and
hurt?
do it.
So
He's
what's the
pretty hurt.
numbers?
1d4 plus 1. It's
Okay.
/r space 1d4
I
plus
can
1.
do the actual menu on
Oh
the
yeah, you
left.
can do that too. Roll it 3 times. Okay, we will set that up as a macro on your sheet for next time. 12 points of damage. That is a lot better.
Ooh.
Nice.
Hey, guess what? Echo.
Did he go down?
Yeah, he is down.
Ooh.
So he had 12 hit points.
Go Echo!
Go Echo.
The other lizards, now frightened, at the end of your turn, they apologize profusely as they scamper up the wall and out the tunnel. You are out of combat.
I mean, I would run too if my friend just got obliterated.
Exactly. Alexander's gonna give Echo just a little smile and just, you did good. And then she's just gonna trot her little butt over to go look at the corpse.
Loot,
What's
loot,
left of
loot.
it?
He
Loot,
has
loot, loot.
a hand axe and a Targe shield. So he has a hand axe and a shield and a loincloth, and that's about it.
Gross. So she's just gonna pick up the shield as if it is absolutely filthy, and then she's gonna hold it out to Rosabelle and just, do you need one?
Rosabelle's just gonna stare at it.
So
Stare back.
the shield is the carapace of a turtle that has had a leather strap attached to it. It is absolutely filthy.
Would
Yeah,
it
Rosabelle
do me any good?
It would give you +2 to your AC.
Oh, is making my AC 16 good enough?
It's
Right?
worth it. Every point to your AC, at least in D&D, is 5% less of a chance to be hit.
Yep. Yeah, and I reduced these guys because I did realize lizards were going to be tough for your group, but I also expected throwing rats or mice against squeamish girls. Probably not the best for your first combat encounter.
I still would have fought him perfectly fine.
Yeah.
It's just that Jessica over here is like,
Oh yeah, absolutely. I didn't want to hear the squealing.
1 second, I will be right back.
Also, by the way, that's a joke. I'm not. I'm just picking on you.
Fair enough, though. Fair enough. No, the only time that I will, anytime like that, even in like a session, is if a spider is involved. I hate spiders, like with a passion. Like that is something that will travel to my characters as well.
Don't want to play with me as a druid then. I always use the giant spider form.
Listen, the only time I could handle a spider, the only time I could handle a spider was playing the balance campaign, which that was the only campaign that I had done previously. And just, I don't know if you've listened to the Adventure Zone with Magic Brian.
It's been a while.
But literally, like, that's the only time I could handle a spider was in that context. And it's only because I saw it coming.
Right.
Instantly planning how to kill this thing.
But yeah, no, you guys did good for your first combat encounter.
Also, she is going to take that shield. She just really
It's gross.
doesn't. Yeah. She's like, really? But hey, this is about how my first session, my first real session with the balance campaign went.
Yeah.
Because my character Alec, he's the one that did everything because everybody else was rolling really bad.
Oh yeah, I've
So
been in
I'm
campaigns
over
like
here
that.
like I took down 3 gerblins.
Oh yeah, goblins are fun.
Mm-hmm. It's even better whenever your friends give them life story.
Oh man. I mean, these guys have life stories too.
I'm just glad that you didn't do the whole I had a wife and child.
Oh no, he's an ex-soldier for Mao.
My headphones are
He's
not in yet. I'm back.
nope. Welcome back. I do want to preface the whole squeamish girls thing was a joke. I was being a little bit of an asshole. That's my sense of humor. I'm sorry.
No.
No, it's fine.
Was there a conversation I missed?
No, I just wanted to preface that because I don't want to piss people off.
No, you're good.
I have a little bit of a picky sense of humor.
You're good, Talon. I'm used to it. But
yeah.
So does Rosabella take the disgusting
Yeah,
shield?
she takes the shield.
She's taking it.
So did we see Echo earlier on painting when we were at the table? Because I know he was
draws.
doing cartography stuff.
He draws.
Echo, do you have anything in your bag to... And then she's going to motion towards the Mao symbol. Cover that up.
You have in your bag, you have, let's see. You have rolls of parchment, compass, ink, pens, spyglass, and some coins and a compass. You also have the other stuff, so you could have like paint and things like that.
Yeah.
You could also just wash the shield.
Probably.
Is the Mao symbol not... Is the Mao symbol part of the dirt?
Yeah. It's just drawn on. You could wash it off, scrub it after a while.
Okay, I was imagining it was filthy and there was just like a painted little black cat on it.
Yes, it is. I don't know if you heard that it is actually the carapace of a turtle.
Yeah, I took off like right after that
Yeah.
because I was given food even though I said no food, but I have been given food.
Food. Yay.
Food.
God, I'm hungry.
It's valid. I still have an entire plate of food I haven't touched.
Well,
So-
I mean, it is 11:30. We can call it here if you want. Or we can keep going for another half hour.
Do we want to keep going for another half hour and just get a little bit further in and see what's ahead? Or do we think post-combat's a good place to call it?
I feel like post-combat's a good place to call it. Just knowing how I am and knowing that like once we start getting back into it, I won't even notice the time, and knowing that if we have a good place to stop, we probably should, because
Fair. You can explore
please.
the rest of the... Please stop drawing on my maps. Okay, so with that, you three are going to level up. You're going to be level 2.
Ooh! What happens when we level up? Do we get new stuff?
You do get some new stuff. I'm going milestone by this, and since it's your first combat, I am letting you all level up now.
Thank you,
this is
Talon.
kind of like the tutorial, so...
Thank you, Talon.
Thank you.
Yeah, Echo, your spell slots are going to go up. I do have to read the book to figure that out, but we will do that after I close the OBS. So, thank you for watching, and we will figure out the title later.
Have a woofy day.
I love that.
Have a wolfy day.